good, which is the law, made death unto me. Most High forbid. But sin, that it might appear sin. The transgression of the Most High's law might appear to show him that he transgressed the Most High's laws, working death in me by that which is good, by the law. That's why, that's fear. What more can happen to you than death? Killing you, allowing you to die. What's worse than that? Nothing. That sin by the commandment might become exceeding sinful. Sin by the commandment, breaking the Most High's laws, what he tell you to do, might become exceeding sinful. Not just sinful, but exceeding sinful. Then that, all of a sudden now you start to think, whoa, I gotta do what's right. I'm afraid of the Most High. See, most people don't talk about being afraid of the Most High, because you still think he's all love. But when you understand him, even though you're right, even Job was a perfect man and upright, the Most High still sent Satan after him. Have you considered my servant Job? So who is it that can run away from the judgment of the Most High when he sends Satan on you? Satan said, hey, put forth your hand, put forth your left hand, and I have cursed to your face. Didn't happen. An example for us to know that it can happen. And the result is what he done. He kept his integrity. Through it all, he kept his integrity. That's what it's all about. We suffer, and we gonna suffer. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua namesake, you keep your integrity. You don't give up. You never give up. You keep the faith. You keep the hope that we have, knowing what's promised to us. Whether we live or die, you still hold on fast to the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Keep praising him through it all. That's what this is about. You don't get weak and go to Satan. A lot of you are already dealing with Satan and don't know it. He waiting on you. That's why I say sin. He told Cain, sin is waiting for you at the door, waiting for you. Satan waiting on you. But you don't recognize it because you were born in the world of evil. This world is evil. The things that they're doing now. And the children, they starting with the children, programming them to accept evil. When I say evil, I'm talking about anything contrary to the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments. Anything contrary to the Most High. Kick the Most High out of school. Kick Hamashiach Yahushua out of school. Who they leave there? The devil. What kind of curriculum they coming up with? More wickedness, more evil, more abominations. No morals in the school no more. These children have no morals. Verse 14, for we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. The law is spiritual. But see, people say, oh, the law is carnal. You can't, people want to say, oh, you can't do that because we're in captivity. That's just an excuse. That's an excuse. Everything that we can follow, why we can't follow. Why you listen to somebody say, oh, you can't do that? Oh, he like the Pharisee because he's trying to follow the Most High's commandments. Or is she like a Pharisee because Pharisee, or whatever we call a woman that's following the laws of the Most High. But here we are, we have faith in the Mashiach Yahushua. We're a different breed than the Pharisees. They didn't believe in him. Remember, that's who he was going against. So you can't be a Pharisee if you believe in the Mashiach Yahushua through the volume of the book, because that's who we went against. And here we are, as a people today, falling into that trap. It's a trap, because we done learned the way of the heathen and don't even realize it. So I say your mind been brain polluted. Here we go. Verse 15, for that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that I do. Contrary contrary to the Most High. You know, and let you know, okay, well, I'm not all righteous. Because what he hate, he do it. Like the Most High said, he hate abomination. He hates sinners. So therefore, we don't want to be hated by the Most High, do we? We want to be loved by the Most High. He loved those that love him, and to love him, you got to keep his commandments. It's a process. But you can't be off and then try and act like you on. To those that's been doing this for years and 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 years, come on, that live this and apply it in their life. That's what he is at. He had to grow. Remember, no matter how much he knew, he still had to be shown the Spirit of the Most High. He had to be shown the Spirit of the Most High. Many aspects to the Spirit of the Most High. It's not just one aspect. It's all vast amount of knowledge and understanding. You understand what I'm saying? The Spirit of the Most High. You gonna limit it? It's unlimited. Unlimited. It's not one facet. It's all, everything. Everything, because that's him doing what he does. Everything. That's why he's worthy to be praised for everything. It says, verse 17, now then it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. That's the desires, like I was saying, your lust. The sin that's within you have you to do the things that's contrary to the way of the Most High. And you think it's right when it's wrong. That's what he's saying. These are men of the Most High. You know, so here we are, just learning how to read about 70 years. We have a long way to go, people. A long way to go. And you still holding on to wherever you come from, whatever denomination you come from, you still holding on to that. You gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. We all had to change. We all, like most I say, you gotta be a new creature. Born again. What do you think? Born again. You can't go into your mother's womb no more, come out of your mother's womb no more. That means your mind, all that lustful thinking. And lust is your desires and your emotions and impulses. That gotta change. Or else we're gonna be in the same bag as a people as we always been in. That's what they've done. They using Willie Lynch, the Willie Lynch letter, the religious instruction to the Negroes, United States of America, and the Stockholm Syndrome. And you come with anything else that have us all twisted and trying to follow them to please them. Because you ain't pleasing the Most High. Not if you ain't following order. The Most High by order, point blank. You ain't in order, you out of order. The Most High said he ain't dealing with no chaos. Not from a Mashiach Yahushua, maybe from the devil and Satan. Messiah dealing, he ain't the author of confusion. What confusion is, you dealing with Satan, straight up. This is what he say, verse 18. For I know that in me, that is, in my flesh, in this mortal body, he said, there is no good thing, for the will is present with me. But how to perform that which is good, I find not. You got to study these laws. You got to study the Most High to find out what's good. He told you what's good. In verse 12, wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment, which is the laws of the Most High, holy and just and good. And the Most High is good. But you can't say that you deal with the Most High, who is good, and you're not dealing with following what he say do, his rules and regulations. It's real simple here. He says in verse 19, for the good that I would, I do not, but the evil which I would not, that I do. See, he's admitting that. That's why I say when you look at, you'll hear me say, okay, well, I'm trying to get it together, like everybody else. But some people are so high-minded, thinking that they are already there. When you're looking at what book they wrote of whoever you know, that you go in the Bible and say, oh yeah, That book is about me. Got my name on it. Come on, tell me. Who is that you know in this world? That when we can go to their chapter and we got verses on them. I don't think so. This man wrote most of the Bible. He said, hey, look. For the good that I do not. But the evil which I would not, that I do. Let you know he ain't perfect. He ain't trying to exalt himself to be somebody that he's not. And these are the examples that we have here to show us how we have to be in humility, in a broken and contrite spirit before the Most High, that he really can bless our nation. But as long as you exalting yourself in hell, what the Most High need to save you for? You love it here. You love the condition that we in. I hate the condition of my people. I hate the condition that we know we got to go through. But we got to go through it. And we got to suffer for Baal Shem Mashiach Yahushua namesake, as he said, through the Spirit of the Most High. And deal with it. It says, now if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. You see? If you don't do what the Most High says in his rules and regulations, he said, ain't me that's doing it, but the sin that dwells in him. Now, sin don't dwell in none of you. Sin dwells in all of us. Especially now. This is the worst thing it ever been in the world. And here you are thinking, oh, I'm holier than thou. You better think again. Because your pride got you deceived. That's not but pride. You hear what he said? Now, excuse me, verse 9, for the good that I do not. What's the good? The good is following the Most High's laws and commandments and statutes. That's the good. Say, I'm trying to follow these laws, but I can't follow them. Right? I'm falling short. But the evil, which I would not, that I do. And you're going to tell me this world ain't an evil? The world set up to send you straight to hell. And this is the time of the Roman Empire, the so-called Italian Caucasians ruling over us. And we can go to war in 65 to 70 AD. And we can go to war in this world. It's already happening. It's just a matter of you sleep. You dead to the facts of what's really going on around. That's why I go to Ephesians 6 and 10 down all the time. We ain't fighting with no flesh and blood. We fighting with demons in high places. But some of you just look at everybody else being the same. We ain't all the same. We ain't all on the same plane either. That's why you gotta wake up and become more spiritual. Because that's what you're against. And that's what's against you, Israel. Y'all looking at some man. They ain't man. They just follow whatever the spirits get into them, having them do. Here we are, we got the most powerful entity ever. The most high power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. What's more powerful than what we have? You gotta recognize, that's why we gotta do what he said do. He got rules and regulations. This ain't hard. Especially for us to go in here and look at how our ancestors, we read about our ancestors now. People talking about calling our ancestors, we calling our ancestors looking at what they said. Through the Spirit of the Most High, he allowed it to go down. That's why we can read it and see. But he let you know, hey man, I ain't all that righteous. I want to do right, but evil is there. More evil is here now than it was then. Because they know they got a short time. Listen, verse 20. Now, if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin, which is a transgression of the Most High's rules and regulations, his laws, statutes, commandments, that dwelleth in me. I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. Come on. Do we need to look at this again? What world you in? I know I'm in the real world. The Most High said, look, Proverbs 16:4 again. The Most High have made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. And that's what we are now. We are being ruled under the jurisdiction of the wicked that were created for the day of evil. But y'all looking on something else. Better wake up. I mean, it's here. It's here. It's all here. And when I say temptation, that's what you're dealing with. They tempting you, and you're falling for it. You gotta wake up, come out of it. Because he told them, Isaiah 47:5, sit thou silent, Isaiah 47:5, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, get thee into ignorance, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. America ain't gonna be called the Lady of Kingdoms anymore. But he told them to get thee into darkness, ignorance, not knowing. That's why he said, Isaiah 60:2. This is the problem with people. Since they went into darkness, which is ignorance, he told them you can't change it. He made them for the day of evil, the wicked for the day of evil, and he told them to go into darkness, ignorance, and we born into the last days of their ignorance, not knowing. Remember, when you read Wisdom of Solomon 5:7, I must continue to repeat this until it gets into your mind, spirit, and soul, that they say, as for the way of the Most High, as for the way of Mashiach Yahushua, we have not known it. That's when salvation is coming, righteousness is coming to this earth. So here you are, locked into being brain polluted, still trying to hold on to what it is that they have brought forth in the pollutions of the Gentiles, as it told us. Come on. Listen what it says, Isaiah 60:2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. He already told them, the Edomites, to get thee into darkness. This darkness gonna cover the earth during the day of evil, when the wicked rule. And gross darkness, gross ignorance, the people. See? Gross ignorance, the people. But the Most High shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And that's what we're looking at. The glory of the Most High, of Mashiach Yahushua, shining upon us. To the glory of the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Coming out of this darkness, gross ignorance, into this marvelous light by following what? The light, which is the commandments of the Most High. And following the way that Mashiach Yahushua is leading us to follow, so we can be blessed by the Most High in doing what he say do. This is simple. But some people make it hard because you've been Edomanized. You've been Edomanized, straight up. He just told them to get there into darkness. And he'd come back and told you that the people in gross darkness, we really in gross darkness, we just learned how to read. Approximately about 70 years ago. Count for yourself. And this is what we should have been reading from the start. With understanding though, because they give it to you. Because they know that they done programmed you already from slavery that you won't understand it. Why you gotta be taught. But you already know. You act like you know. Most people act like they already know. So any questions? Nope. So you should know everything in this Bible. You should better break it all down. Since there ain't no questions, you got no questions. I should better ask you anything. You should better break all this precept, any subject, you should better break it all down. Because you have no questions. Listen. And I appreciate you that do have questions. Verse 21. I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. You see that? When you want to do good, evil is present with us. I mean, he's saying that